Hey guys, it's Rory again from A&S Gear. We got the GI Milsim 50 cal micro. We're gonna open the box up, take a look and see what's inside of it. The 50 cal thing, who knows if it'll take over or not, but if something you're interested in getting into, you might want to check out the guns. So you can see it comes in this like a nylon case here, plastic nylon case. On this side right here, you've got swab and your manual. Okay, it does not come with a paper manual, it comes with a manual on disc. So you got that there. On this side, we got our gun, our barrel, which we'll take out, set to the side, parts kits, and barrel sleeve. Alright, so this is the GI Milsim 50 cal micro. It's based on kind of almost the same design as the Vibes were. Same spool valve, kind of board set up inside here. It's a glass fiber nylon composite body and grip frame. So you've got the durability of the composite bodies, but the weight reduction that comes along with it. Now, zoom in a little bit here. You've got your clamping in the form of Allen key. This is not a lever lock style, so this is just a squeeze style, so you'd have to adjust this to clamp it down. You've got your 50 cal barrel right here. Now this is a complete 50 cal barrel, so the threading, you can see right here, the threading is like an ion thread. This is like a industry standard 50 cal threading on here, like the ion, but as you can see it's much smaller on the back end than the regular ion. Obviously your barrel would be much wider on the back end right here, but this one's set up to shoot a 50 cal, so obviously it's going to be narrower because the caliber difference. Adjustable regulator right here, adjusted through the bottom. The normal operating pressure of this gun is going to be somewhere between 140 and 160 psi, and you would adjust your input pressure through here, therefore, or being able to then adjust your velocity because of that. So somewhere between 140 and 160 psi is going to get you velocity of 280 to 290 feet per second. On the bottom down here, you've got your on-off ASA right here with the mounting brackets underneath to fit a different kind of rail, different kind of ASA. The gun can work on both CO2 and compressed air. Obviously we always recommend running your guns with compressed air. It's a better setup. But with CO2 they would recommend that you use an anti-siphon system inside the CO2, and also they send along this wedge right here that you would mount in between, and that's going to put your CO2 tank at an angle so that you're not potentially just sucking complete liquid CO2 from your bottle and into the gun, causing issues with your O-rings. It keeps that bottle tilted upwards so that you're really only getting air or compressed gas out of there rather than liquid CO2, which is obviously, as we all know, bad for the gun. But if you're going to get a gun like this, I'd recommend running compressed air on it just because you're going to have a better time, more consistent. I've taken the grip screws out already. You see them right here. And open that up. You can see that you're going to put a regular old 9-volt battery inside there, similar again to like the Vibe or to the Ion. It's going to sit right inside there. Adjustable trigger. You have 3 different modes of fire for this gun. You've got your semi-automatic, your 3-round burst, and your full auto. And you can do I believe it's let's see, a 13 ball per second cap or 20 balls per second for like your semi-auto. Brake beam eye system inside. Bolt out the back, similar to, again, like the Vibe or the Ion XE. I've got it already kind of available to come apart here. Zoom in a little bit so I can pull this out. You see that come out right there. And then we've got, again, your bolt here. So if you're familiar with the way the ions look or the way the vibes look, this bolt should be very similar or very familiar to you. It's just a much smaller design now. Obviously you're shooting a smaller ball, so your bolt setup and all the parts to it are going to be smaller. You can see that. Put that back in there. Now the overall weight of this gun, because it is, you know, grip frame and body, the composite body setup, gun alone weighs under 2 pounds, about 1.9 pounds. That's just for the gun. Obviously you start throwing your loader on there and your tank on there, the weight is going to increase. But just as it is, it's a, you know, a lightweight setup, nice and easy to maneuver. According to GI Milsim stats, on a 48 cubic inch 3000 psi tank, they claim over 1,400 shots with a 48 3000. Now obviously you got to remember you're shooting a smaller ball, so it's easier, and it's easier on air to shoot that much. So for 48.3, that's a lot of shots. So you put like a 48 4500 composite bottle on there, you could shoot all day long. Like I said, with this, Allen keys, extra pieces, extra screws, O-rings, new ball detents, comes with everything you might need. Again, great efficiency, great weight. If you're looking to switch over to the 50 cal setup, definitely give this gun a look over. Again, this is the GI Milsim 50 cal micro. Check it out at ansgear.com.